Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Today, our group would like to discuss about this topic, that is mfrs 123. Okay, for the group assignment. Okay, this is the question that has been provided to us and we have already solved it. Okay, but before that, the question is said that is Classic Berhad won the contract to build a smart tunnel that will ease traffic congestion in the city. The cost of the project was estimated to be Rm 950 million and is to be completed in 2 years. On 1st January 2016, the entity borrowed from various sources from the construction and working capital are as below. So this we can see the interest rate and the million and the price and the value. Okay, we have 3. We move on for our answers from the question. Okay, first we must first identify the 3 different types of loan that have been stated in the question. Okay, so that first is bank-term loan. Second is corporate bonds. Third is institutional borrowing. Okay, for bank-term loan, they have interest rate of 8% and consider of 400 million. For corporate bonds, they consider interest rate of 10% and 300 million. For institutional borrowing, they consider of interest rate of 9% and 300 million. Okay, next is we must find the capitalization rate. First, we sum up the total of the shares consist, that is 400. Bank loan, corporate bond is 300, and institutional borrowing is 300. So we get 1000. Then we must next find the weighted Okay, after we have sum out the total for this type of loan, that is we get 1000 ringgit, 1000 million. Then we need to find the capitalization rate. We need to identify the weighted average method. Okay, this is because we use weighted average method because these 3 type of loan has different type of interest rate. As we can see here, for bank loan is consist of 8%, corporate bond is 10%, and institutional borrowing is 9%. Okay, then to get the weighted average, we need for example, this bank loan is 400 divided by 1000 and times with 100%. So for weighted average for bank loan is 40%. For corporate bond, it's the same thing, that is 300 divided by 1000 times 100%. So we get 30%. Same as institutional borrowing, where 300 divided by 1000 times with 100%, we got 30%. Okay, after we get the weighted average, lastly, to find the capitalization rate, weighted average need to multiply with the interest rate that have been stated in the question. Whereas here, bank loan its weighted average is 40%, then we times with 8%, and we get the capitalization rate is 3.2%. Okay, for corporate bond, its weighted average is 30% times with 10%, and the capitalization rate is 3.0%. And for institutional borrowing, it's 30% average times with 9% interest, and we got 2.7%. And we total up these 3.2%, 3.0%, and 2.7%, we will get 8.9% for its capitalization rate. That's how we calculate the capitalization rate in question 1. Okay, for question number 2, we need to calculate the amount of interest that qualifies for capitalization. Okay, in the question above, we could know that Classic can only utilize 80% of the allocated funds and invested in the remaining amount. So, in our answer, we could see that we take the capitalization rate of the total is 8.9% times with 800 million. Okay, 800 million is from the number of, okay, here there is 1 billion times with 80%. That is 80% is where in the question above we see that it is can only utilize 80% to be to the allocate fund and invested in the remaining account. So that's why we got 1 billion times with 80%, we got 800 million. Then we times by the capitalization rate of 8.9%, and we got 71.2 million. That is amount of interest for capitalization. Okay, for the third question is we need to find the amount of interest that is charged to the expense. Okay, our answers, where is it? Okay, here. Okay, first of all, we need to find the total interest first. Here, to find the total interest, is the we need to find the each amount for each loan, then multiply it with the interest rate. Such as for here is rental loan, is total amount is 400 million. Then with time with interest rate of 8%, we get its total interest of 32 million. For corporate bond, 300 million times with 10% of interest rate, we got 30 million. For institutional borrowing, is 300 million times with 8% of interest, and we got the total of 24 million. Then we total up this total interest for each loan, that is 32 plus 30 plus 24 million, and we got 86 million. Okay, next step is we need to find the interest that can be changed as expense. Okay, first we take the interest that can be capitalized that we have calculated in question 2, that is 800 million times 8.9%, we get 71.2. Then for total interest, we have 86 million. Okay, to get the interest that can be changed as expense, we need to do simple math, that is 86 million minus with 71.2 million, and we will get 14.8 million for interest that can be changed as expenses. So this is the answer. Okay, we think that's all for the solution for the question that has been given to us about mfrs 123. So there's no further more explanation, and I would like to thank you, Madam Dalila, for listening to our presentation here. Thank you for watching.